안녕 친구들! Wanna make tteokbokki just like the real one in the streets of Korea? I proudly present the magic tteokbokki powder. When you get your first bite of it, you will feel like you're in the streets of Korea. It will be ready in 3 minutes, quicker than the instant ramen. You wanna make it? I'll share the original recipe with Korean beef powder, then I'll share the modified recipe with chicken powder and vegetable powder. Keep watching! First of all, you need fine Korean chili powder. It is much finer powder than the coarse Korean chili flake for kimchi. You can look for 고운 고춧가루 or 고춧가루 for tteokbokki. You can sift or grind to make this at home, but I'm not sure your chili powder would match the ones in the store. Your gochugaru, chili powder, has to be this much fine. Original recipe: fine chili powder, 6 tablespoons, sugar, 6 tablespoons, Korean beef powder called dashida, 2 tablespoons, glutinous rice flour, 1 tablespoon, black pepper, 1 teaspoon, salt, 1 teaspoon. All ingredients should be finely powdered. That is very important for this recipe. This powder mixture makes 16 tablespoons and it is for 5 servings. If you ask me, do I need to buy dashida? My answer is yes. I strongly recommend you to use it for this recipe. In case you are not familiar with dashida, I have a video for it and I also have a homemade ramen recipe with it. Check them out. You will find them in my playlist at the end of this video. Now, time for modified recipe. First, with chicken powder, I use this chicken powder. All ingredients are the same, meaning you can just replace beef powder with chicken powder. I'm so sorry, I cannot guarantee the result if you're using different kinds of chicken powder. Second, with vegetable powder called Sora's Umami Bomb. All ingredients are the same except my umami bomb and salt. Replace beef powder with my umami bomb and instead of 1 teaspoon of salt, use 1 tablespoon of salt. You will wonder, what is this umami bomb? I made this all vegetable flavor enhancer and I named it umami bomb. It's made of dashima, pyogo, onion, garlic, and ginger. Not only for this tteokbokki recipe, but it is great substitute for MSG. So why don't you make one? Click the link at the end to see the more detailed video. Let's make 1 serving for test. You need 100 grams of duck, 1 piece of fish cake, half cup of water, and my magic tteokbokki powder, 3 tablespoons. Add everything to a pan or pot and start cooking. Once it's boiling, add my powder, 3 tablespoons. Stir until all the powder are dissolved into the water. Boil until the sauce gets thick, like 2 to 3 minutes. Now it's done. Too easy to miss. And of course, you can add more water anytime during cooking if it gets too dry. And also, when you need more sauce, you can add more water and my powder. I made this recipe only with duck and fish cake. Cause you know me, minimal ingredient with hassle-free cooking. Of course, you can add whatever vegetable you want. And add ramen to make tteokbokki. Other toppings can be boiled egg, fried dumpling, cheese, and kimbari. But will you allow me to recommend you my favorite? Corn dog. Oh yeah? You must try this. So that's my magic tteokbokki powder with only 6 ingredients. Just because you add more ingredients, that does not mean it will taste better. Even with the fewer ingredients, it will taste perfect if it matches the perfect ratio. Options you can consider are curry powder, garlic powder, and onion powder. For me, it was not necessary, but you can try. And my recipe is not so spicy, just moderate spicy. But in case it is too spicy for you, you can use less spicy chili powder like non-Korean ones. You can even use paprika powder. Use it accordingly depending on how spicy you want. I made this recipe as easy and simple as possible. Once you taste it and you like it, it is so easy to make bigger amount recipe. Instead of using this, you can use any measurement of your choice. Just keep the ratio of ingredient. And remember, my teaspoon is a 1/3 of my tablespoon. So if I'm using this cup, black pepper and salt only 1/3 of a cup. Alrighty, that's it for today. If you like my recipe, make sure to subscribe and smack that thumbs up button. I'll come back with another yummy recipe as soon as possible. God bless you all. Bye. 안녕.